Okay, so here's some homework help for 4.5. Use the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line. So it says in the following exercise, use the graph and to find the slope and y-intercept of each line, to compare the values you get to the equation they gave you. And we kind of did this in an earlier lesson if you were watching. So let's look at number 293. So what is the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept here is 3. So the y-intercept is at 3. And what's my slope? Well, let's find another point on the line here, right here. So my slope is down 2 over 5. So my slope is -2 fifths. Well, does this look familiar? Right here. So y equals mx plus b. They just want to make you make that connection. Here's my y-intercept. That will always be that number there. Then here's my slope. That will always be this number beside the x. This is when it's solved for y. Only when it's solved for y. Okay, with that said, let's look at number 295. In the following exercise, identify the slope and y-intercept of each line. So 295, what's my slope? Well, the slope here is -9. What's the y-intercept? Y-intercept is 0, 7. I prefer you say 0, 7. I wouldn't count off if you just said 7. Just really make sure you know that 7 means this is where it's going to cross. It's going to cross right here on the y-axis at 7. And then here it'd be down 9 over 1. So it'd be down here to -2 over 1. That would be your next dot. That's a super quick sketch. It didn't even ask for it, but you got that for free. Now what about number 301? What is the y-intercept and slope? A little harder to see in this format, but no worries. We spent an entire unit on solving equations. So we're going to solve this guy for y. If we can get this in y equals mx plus b form, then we'll be good. So let me pull back over here. Let me rewrite it. 8x plus 3y equals 12. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to subtract 8x from both sides. And recall, I had sort of told you I really liked it when we squeezed that guy in because we were foreshadowing what was getting ready to happen. Solving for y, I'm one step away. Good. I'm going to divide both sides through by a 3. Now I'm going to divide through each term by a 3. And now I think we start to see why. Because when we can get it in this form of y equals mx plus b, now it's a little more clear what the slope and y-intercept are. So what is my slope in this equation? So the slope is this -8/3. Don't say -8/3 x. That's the most common wrong answer. Make sure you don't do that. Slope -8/3. What's the y-intercept? Good. 0, 4. And then this last one here, graph the line of each equation using its slope and y-intercept. So y equals 2x minus 3. I will go ahead and identify. We have m equals 2, y-intercept of 0, -3. So I print off another little grid here for us. So if the y-intercept is at -3, that's where I start. So start by plotting that y-intercept. I might even label it 0, -3. And then the slope is a +2. So that means I'm going to go up 2 over 1 for my second point. And then I draw my line.